What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 8 of NoFap. The time is 8:21 a.m. On my way for back and bicep day. Been pushed pretty hard today, but I'm not gonna lie. I woke up really tired. I did not want to get up this morning, but it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter what kind of mood I'm in. You commit to something, you do it. That's discipline. You don't need motivation. Motivation is fleeting. You need discipline. You need to commit yourself to something. You need to stick with it no matter how you feel. That's how you grow. That's how you become respectable. That's how you become a man of your word. And if your word becomes everything, you become somebody that can be reliable, that can be respected. So do something tough that'll improve you and stick to it. And if you don't feel like doing it, that's usually a good sign that it's the right thing to do. So that being said, none of my ads have come in yet. My ads for my new product, my ads for my old product. To be fair, I just ordered the ads for my old product yesterday, but I was hoping, because what is it? It's been 5 days, 3 days? 3 days? It's been 3 days. I usually get my ads in 3 days, within 3 days. So I'm a little, I don't know. I'm a little worried. Not worried. I shouldn't say worried. I'm a little impatient because I want to test this product right now. Like, I want to know if this product will work right now. I want to know if people want to watch that video or watch those ads. I want to know if I need to revise those ads at all. And also, I just want to test them. You know, the more I can test, the more I can know if I can sell it or not. You know, that's kind of the whole process. And I think I should see it now as an audition. My ads, when I put out those ad sets, when it comes to my career, it's basically an audition. You know, is it the product? Is it the ads that need work? What can I, now that I have the audition out there and I can analyze what I did wrong, next audition we'll do something right, or we'll just find something that works, you know. So when I look at it as an audition, it sort of makes a lot more sense. I mean, it always made sense, but now it starts to make a lot more sense because of just how I see it. So business is tough. Business is tough. It's about as tough as pretty much like auditioning for acting and singing. So I think I got into the right field. But regardless of all of that, I am heading to the gym. So I'm gonna go hard. I mean, it's the end of the week, and for the end of the week workouts, I try to go hard. I try to see if I can increase my weight capacity. So adding weights to my already previous records. So yeah, let's destroy my back and biceps. But check out this workout, and I'll update you guys in a bit.
See you walking past me down the
What's up, everybody? We're back. It is 9:06 p.m. I'm gonna try and get some good sleep tonight, but I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. So today, let's update you guys on what happened after my workout. So today was just an unproductive day. Well, I can't say unproductive. I can say not as productive as I wanted it to be. Now, there's a difference between not as productive as it could have been and not productive as I wanted it to be. Because I have not gotten my ads back yet. Like I said this morning, I have not gotten my ads for my new product, and I ordered ads for my old product. I have not gotten ads for my old product either. And which means I'm not testing my ads right now. So, in that note, at that point, I'm just looking for products, seeing if I can find other ad angles for them, seeing if they're selling really well, seeing what other people are doing with their products, seeing if I can find a different ad angle for it. And it is just research. It's mostly just research, and it's frustrating, but at the same time, it's what I need to do. But I can only really like stay focused on that for so long. Of course, I want to get good at it, but I think what is most important for me, I think, is just testing products constantly, testing to see if they work, if I can make some money off of it, and then if I can find one that's a winner, scale. So, since I'm not testing, all I can really do is research, take some extra like business classes, some supplementary classes, I could say, which help. But that's all I really did today, other than, Insanity, which was a nice cardio recovery day. Tomorrow's gonna get crazy, but yeah, that's pretty much my whole day. It was just research, supplementary classes. That's it. Good day of rest, I will say, for my mind and body. But I don't really feel all too strained. I could definitely go for more, but. If it's a day of rest, it's a day of rest. Who am I going to complain? Yeah, that was pretty much my whole day. It wasn't too difficult. NoFap again was easy. It was very... I didn't feel any kind of temptations. I didn't feel any temptation. Didn't feel any urges. When you get to a mindset, when you have that fasted mindset, it really, really helps. I can't talk enough about it, but I will say this. What I am worried about is, because I am now comfortable in this, I don't want to get too comfortable. I don't want to get too comfortable, because I know if I get too comfortable, that's when the urges come. That's when the devil starts attacking. Like, what if I believe everything's fine, everything's going well, that's when I'm going to get attacked the hardest. So I'm not letting my guard down. I think that's the most important thing ever. Like, you can get comfortable. You can go if you can go days, weeks, months with NoFap. You go and you're feeling great. You think, you know what, this is it. This is the end of NoFap for me. I don't even need NoFap anymore. We're good. When you start getting comfortable and you let your guard down, that's when you get attacked the hardest. I've noticed. So I do not want to let my guard down. I do not want to let that kind of stuff get to me, and I'm sticking with what I'm doing now. I haven't been doing my my hourly push-ups, because Insanity makes it impossible because of how sore I get. But I am working definitely way harder at the gym, I'm noticing, because of Insanity, and because of my new mindset as well. And I just want to pile on more responsibility. I want to pile on more difficult things to do. I want more of it. So, I want to know. I'm gonna ask that question towards the end. But yeah. I think that's a very, very important lesson: is don't let your guard down ever. The second you let your guard down, you just invite that kind of stuff back into your life, and it can ruin you. It can ruin you if you. I've said this many times, and I'll say it again. If you allow mediocrity to take an inch. If you allow mediocrity an inch, it will take a mile. So don't let it. It's harder to climb. Like, it's very difficult to climb. It's very easy to fall. And when you fall far. So keep on climbing. Don't get complacent. Don't let your guard down. That's pretty much it. Just don't let your guard down. So that being said, let's get to your comments and questions. Mike, human nature abhors sacrifice. It's true. It is a learned skill. It comes more easily to females due to their natural roles in being in bearing, nurturing, and rearing children. That is also true. Males must be convinced of a certain degree of personal or altruistic benefit to sacrifice. That's true. I would not. Yeah. If I didn't know what I was sacrificing for, and if I didn't see, like, it's also very hard to like have a long-term sacrifice. I remember, because I grew up a certain way, because how I was raised, not just by my parents but my environment around me, just people going for instant gratification, and just because of pornography and all that stuff, going for the instant gratification things, it was very difficult to start sacrificing for the long term, which is what I'm starting to do now. So all sacrifices are linked, such that learning is hard work. Learning to do hard work and to give up comfort, food, entertainment, money, sexual gratification, etc. They're all conducive to advancing the willingness to make these and other sacrifices for oneself and others, including God, of course. Yes. Yeah, I agree with all of that. Sacrifices are hard. It's hard, but it's meant to be hard. You know, things of value. I want to talk about value real quick. That brings up the point of value. There's a reason why six-pack abs, like muscles, are deemed valuable. There's a reason why a skinny figure in a woman is valuable. There's a reason why muscular figure in a man is valuable. There's a reason why you look at other places like Dubai and the architecture, or you look at other places like where architecture is just phenomenal. You've never seen buildings like it in America at all. That is valuable because there's no other thing like it. Value is linked to scarcity, and because it's also linked to difficulty. You look at the muscular dude, that never happens by accident. You don't get a person doing that looks like that, and it's never an accident. Those people make the conscious decision to work out, to sacrifice, to endure pain and soreness and just difficult days at the gym, and going to the gym when they don't feel like it. Those people are seen as, those muscles, those things are seen as like value. They're seen as value because of how difficult it is to get it. You cannot get those by accident. You don't just wake up one day with muscles, and that's impossible. So when you see somebody that's done that kind of work, you respect them, you admire them, because it is very difficult to get to that kind of life. It's very difficult to attain that lifestyle. It's very difficult to attain that figure in your body. So difficulty is linked with value. And it comes with sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice to gain that kind of value? It takes sacrifice to gain value. So, at least it is for men. It is for men. For men, value is linked to sacrifice. For women, sometimes you're just born with it. If you're born a very attractive woman, you don't overeat, you don't do all that stuff, and you're ready to bear children, you're inherently just valuable. The problem is your value decreases over time when you cannot bear children anymore. And it's not to say that you aren't useful for anything, but your value dips. Men start with but your value's fixed at a certain point. So you were born with some sort of value. Men, on the other hand, have nothing. They have nothing when they're born. You are born to nothing, and you have to make your value. You have to build it up, per se. So, what are you? Think about your value. You know, all the things that you have, all the things that you have going for you, and not just monetarily, not just financially. What are the things you've got going for you? Your gifts, everything. And how much is it worth? And do you want to be worth more? Do you want to value yourself more? Or are you going to say, you know what? This is my value. This is satisfying to me. I'm okay with this, how much I'm worth right now. I'm okay with the value I'm at right now. I'm very content. I'm going to stay this way. I'm going to try and maintain this value, and that's it. If that's the case, that's absolutely fine. If you find that your current value right now is totally acceptable to you, go for it. Live, you do you. It's your life. And if you've decided that that's what your value is going to be for the rest of your life, by all means, be happy and be content at living that way. However, as somebody who's gone through a lot of pain, gone through a lot of hardship because of being low value, I want to build up my value so high that I have a lot of options before me. And also a lot of freedom. That's really mostly financially. The reason why I want to be financially successful is for the sake of freedom. I do not want to be beholden to anyone or anything. I don't want to be beholden to my parents. I don't want to be beholden to my government. I don't want to be beholden to anybody in terms of finance. Because with finance comes food. With finance comes, you know, all the necessities: food, shelter, water. You can live without electricity, but in the modern world, it's tough. But you know, with that kind of financial success comes a degree of freedom, and I want that freedom for myself. I also want more options because I have, if I have a high value, socially, physically, and financially. If I excel in those three things, then I have way more options before me. Options to choose a good strong Christian woman who's loyal and modest and has a lot of humility. I have those options played before me. Also, to be able to build a network of people that I'm close to, a network of people that I can grow in life with. I think that's also very important. But that comes from becoming socially adept. And I'm still working on that, definitely. I'm still looking for those people. And I'm not really interested. I know I can find people that will be like that monetarily and physically if I can just talk to people at the gym. But I prefer, because I am a Christian, I prefer to find other Christians. So the only time I'm going to be truly like looking for more of that brotherhood is probably going to be in church. I'm not going to lie. I want it to be in church. I want other Christians around me. That's fact. But anyway, I don't know how I got into that talk of value, but yeah, that's a great comment, Mike. You've always got good insight. I'm very grateful for that. But now, what I wanted to talk about before I end the vlog, I want to ask a question. I haven't asked a question in a long time. I want to ask a question. My question for everybody is: what is something that you do? What is your routine like? What is your latest addition in self-improvement? Like, what's your latest habit in self-improvement? My latest habit was fasting. That's my latest habit that I think people should practice. Not every day, but when the times are appropriate to practice fasting, I think practicing fasting is very helpful. It certainly gives you a degree of self-control, which is very important. But I think people should go through patterns of fasting. It's also biblical. It's biblical to have patterns of fasting. But yeah, I want to know what your latest habit of self-improvement is.
because I want to add that to my repertoire. I want more things like me going to the gym, me starting businesses, me taking business classes, me interacting with business people, me going to church. Those are all things that I've added to my self-improvement repertoire. And the latest one for me was fasting. So I want to know, what is the latest self-improvement thing that you've added to your life? What's the habit that you've added to your life? I want to know so I could potentially add it to my life. So I think if we grow with each other, we can help each other out, and we can run this race together as men. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or any other comments you want to, leave down there. I love hearing from you guys. Somebody probably just flushed the toilet. But I love hearing from you guys. I like interacting with you guys. Let me know what you've got going on in your life, and answer my question, if you can, in the comments section below. But until then, thank you all for watching. Stay strong, stay focused. I'm with you guys. I know you guys are with me. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.